Hello and welcome back to more AI, the Somnium Files, where last time we continued our investigation down the blue route and discovered that apparently Hitomi fixed Mizuki's aphonia. We also learned that apparently we were not aware of the fact that she was her teacher. We learned a lot about this dynamic last episode. It was interesting. Anyway, now we're gonna head out to Marble, go talk to Moma, and see if she knows anything about our current investigation into Shoko's murder. Because at this current point in time, Renju has not yet been killed. He has gotten into a major car accident, but he's still alive. So things are unraveling fast. I'm curious to see what else is going to unfold. Oh, also we still have to go on a date with Iris.
Well, if it isn't Dante.
I don't know if we're gonna do that in this episode or next or whenever it happens, but it's gonna happen soon, and I'm sure that nothing will go wrong on that date. I'm sure it will be such a flawless ride.
Long time no see. Is something wrong?
No, I just wanted to talk.
About Shoko Nadami, Ren's ex?
Ren, meaning Ren. Yes, thanks, game. I got that.
You're as sharp as ever.
I saw it all on the news. How awful. I have something, but I don't know how useful it would be.
Anything could potentially be useful. Let's hear it.
Tell me.
You know how Shoko was a representative of that investment company?
Yep.
Yeah?
They were part of a massive fraud scheme.
Really?
That's right. And they were in bed with the Kumakuras, the Yakuza gang.
Alright, it's awkward to have to go back this far, because we as the player have infinitely more knowledge than these characters currently possess. Maybe I should have done this first. Because if you actually look at the flowchart, the blue, if it would load, thank you. The blue route is the first major splitting off point that you can have here. And then it goes a little bit further, and then there's the green route. And then this is like the absolute last possible point that once you can split off into one route or another is the one I did first. I did both of these first. But now we're so far back in the story that the revelation that we already knew about from a bit later on, when did we even go? It would have been before this. So between these 2 points, we went to the Yakuza office and we learned about their connection to their connection to that company's connection to Yakuza and the scheme that's going on there. So we know way more about what's all going on, relatively speaking, than the characters currently do in this route. So it's weird for the game to still be catching up to our current wealth of knowledge.
So maybe
The Kumakuras killed her?
I don't know for sure, but they were capable of it. Maybe Shoko did something to piss off the wrong people, and they punished her for it. It's been a while. I have no idea. What's wrong with Ren?
I told Mom about the accident, and about how he disappeared from the hospital.
Oh no, really?
Yeah,
I see. I'll contact you if I get anything.
please do.
That's unusual. Not a bourbon.
I'm working.
I drink at work all the time.
We have very different occupations.
It's kind of the same.
No, it's not even remotely the
People
same.
Throw up, you make people throw up the truth.
Yeah, and the truth that I get them to throw up has monumentally higher stakes than whatever goes down at this bar right here. And I need to be sober in order to get them to throw it up in the first place. That's also about 1% of what we actually do on any given daily investigation.
I've been okay. How are you, Date, honey? I don't see you around here much anymore.
I've been busy.
You used to come all the time. You and Ren, grumbling over your glasses of bourbon. Laughing, drowning each other's sorrows, sometimes getting into arguments. One time it even became a real fight. You remember that?
Really?
Oh, yes.
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well. Yeah, his favorite watch. He got it from his new lover, an anniversary gift. Oh, this was, of course, after the divorce. Ren was so happy. He showed it off to me. He's had that watch on him ever since.
Again, we've already heard this whole spiel about the watch before, so it's awkward to have gone back this far in the timeline. This is a bar called Marble in an alley called Golden. She runs the place we all call her Mama. She might technically have the body of a man, but she's got a maiden's heart. She belongs to a lot of pro-LGBT groups and the like. Okay, but can we talk to her anymore? Mama spends her time running the bar, but she's also full of secrets and confidential information. Drunk people tend to not be too careful with secrets and rumors. You know how it is. So a place like this is perfect for gathering information. Whether it's politics, business, entertainment, even crime, Mama knows it all. Whenever I get stuck on an investigation, I come see her. Okay, cool. Well, are there any more dialogue options that I can exhaust? Okay. I guess we had to get a little...
Shoko was involved in illegal activities. Perhaps the rental phone was used for that purpose.
The Kumakuras. They have a relationship with Renju. I remember him telling me that.
Do you want to pay them a visit?
Yeah. I hope it won't cause problems. What are you doing, by the way?
Polishing bonito.
It is not well known, but dried bonito is a fermented food. They are boiled and dried, which attracts a particular mold as it ages. It takes between 3 to 4 mold attraction sessions and results in high-quality bonito. Mama is cleaning off the mold right now.
That very casual cleaning off of toxic mold, but alright, anyway. Moving along then. Are we gonna get another insane action sequence? I don't know. I don't know that I'm ready to deal with another insane action sequence today. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know that I'm in the mental state to be able to handle such absurdities today.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Yep, here we go again. I mean, granted that this was the least insane part of what happened. Like, until we get to the QTE part, it won't fly completely off the rails.
I'm with the MPD.
But still, we got a little dose of insanity that we've previously received. Okay.
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's Moma, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, Moma. I have a few things I want to ask you. 2 days ago at Bloom Park, a woman's corpse was found. Have you heard the name Shoko Nadami?
Sure have.
How?
Heard it on the news. The media is making a real fuss about this new serial killer. Can't help but hear about it.
Alright, let's see what other useful information we learned this time we didn't learn last time.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else. I have no idea what you're talking about, cop. You must have gotten some bad info. Fuck no. Why would we do that? What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma.
Yes, we know, but I'm still burning through all the dialogue options.
You're right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
A suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Date, look at this. A thermograph from when you inquired about Shoko.
Body temperature rising. Red hot.
It appears that way.
How do I get him to cop to it?
Remove his fingernails one by one.
What?
Not my style.
Blackmail him?
Blackmail?
Find his weakness and threaten him with it. Let's examine the room. Perhaps we may discover one of his secrets.
That seems like new dialogue. I feel like the remove his fingernails one by one Halo show style, because that's the thing that happens in the Halo show. It's such a great show. I feel like that would have stuck in my memory, but, alright then. Oh, X-ray vision! Huh. Why am I not surprised? Well, I mean, I'm surprised that this is here, but then you realize that it's the blue route, and you're like, oh, well, I guess it does make sense for something Iris related to be involved with the Yakuza office this time.
There is something inside.
I recognize that. It's just like the one I saw at Matsushita Diner, an A-set figure.
Correct.
Why is that there?
Unknown. But perhaps...
Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a fan of A-set, would you?
What? Who's that?
A schoolgirl internet idol. You know what I'm talking about.
Isn't she 18?
Get away with talking to our boss like that?
Let me just double check to make sure I'm not misremembering. That's not the flowchart. Okay, yeah, she's 18. I don't know that schoolgirls is a... I mean, okay, I guess she is technically still a high school senior, but that's still an odd way to describe her. Anyway. Okay.
Hard as nails. Never being a pussy shit like that, you fucker.
Man, I didn't realize I touched a nerve with that one. I mean, it's just a pop idol. It's okay. You're allowed to like the pop idol. Excuse me. Come again. Shadows, water, fears. This is some lovely choices.
Shadows.
Threat. Silhouette. ASAP.
Oh, that's well. I didn't even realize that's what we were doing until we started. Yeah, it's the A-set game from episode 2, I'm pretty sure it was.
Water.
Wait. Sweat. ASAP. ASAP. You back.
Fears.
Upset. Regret. ASAP.
You're really crap at hiding secrets, you know that?
Just as I thought.
Boss? What's this?
Shut up. Don't look at me. Get out of here.
Oh no, he's interested in the pop idol. He watches Minecraft Twitch streams in his own spare time. Oh no, whatever will we do now?
Did you hear me? I said get the fuck out of here.
Yes, sir.
What is happening? The fat one grabbed the skinny one and dragged him out.
I've got your secret now.
Oh, and what a horrible secret it is. Whatever will he do now that if this gets out?
If you don't want that to get out, you better answer my questions.
Yeah, I got it.
If I were him, I'd just take it in strides. Like, yeah, okay, I like this A-set singer. What's it to you? This changes literally nothing about our daily interactions. Moving along, then. This is bizarre. Okay, well,
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. But he's gone now.
A suicide.
Yeah, after breaking out of the hospital. About 20 years back, both he and I were the new guys in the Ujisaki family.
The Ujisakis are above the Kumakuras in the hierarchy.
At the time, we were in a turf war with a rival gang. One day, one of their boys walks in here and beats my bro's face in with a metal bat. His vision's been fucked on the right side ever since.
man, people, I mean, I get it because the Cyclops Carol. I get that it's very deliberate with people's vision being altered, but I mean, come on, seriously, the amount of people in this game who have either an eye missing or visual or vision problems is.
The doctors say he can still see, but it doesn't register. Like, he only eats food off the left side of his plate.
That doesn't make.
If he's drawing a picture or whatever, he only draws the left side.
Okay, that's not how that works. If I'm looking at a piece of paper in front of me and I shut my right eye, I can still see the full piece of paper. It's just that my depth perception is totally screwed, and I can see. My field of vision is narrower than it usually is, but I can still see the full sheet of paper. And with a plate, you can still see that that doesn't make any sense at all.
Date, a question for Moma. Is Rohan left-handed?
Why?
Just ask him, please.
Yeah, he was.
Confirmed. Rohan must suffer from hemispatial neglect on his right side. As you are aware, the brain is divided into what is called the right brain and left brain. One side develops into the superior hemisphere, responsible for language and higher functions. The other side controls spatial recognition ability. In most people, the superior hemisphere is the left brain. In roughly 1/3 of the population, the right brain is the superior hemisphere. This is often linked to left-handedness. Moma just confirmed that Rohan was left-handed. From this, we can conclude that his right brain was his superior hemisphere, and his left brain was the inferior hemisphere.
Rohan suffered a beating on the left side of his head. That must have damaged his left brain. That caused him to lose his spatial cognitive ability.
Okay, so it's not exactly what I thought it was. I thought they were just saying that he can't see out of one of his eyes, and therefore he can't see anything on that side of him anymore. But even still, I question the logistics of that. I know that's a real thing, but I just would need to do more research on that to actually get a better grasp on how that functions.
Anyway, after getting the shit beaten out of him, he changed, man.
Because you'd still think that you'd still be able to see the full picture, even if your field of vision is narrower.
He became cold-blooded. I'm talking ruthless. One time, we captured some street bosses from a rival gang. Bro grabbed him by the big toe and took a potato peeler to him, from the toe to the thigh. Totally blank expression, like he was scraping bonito flakes.
See that? Did you get that reference from earlier?
Sick fuckers like that always end up running the world, don't they? He started climbing the ranks, and eventually he was taken in by the Ujisaki family boss. The Ujisakis decided to make him head of our gang, and that's how we became the Kumakuras. About 6 years ago, I remember him telling me about something big. Some threat to the Kumakuras that could bring us all down. He didn't give me the details, but I figured it was something from his past coming back to bite him in the ass, you know? Anyway, his plan was to handle his shit internally. Didn't want too many people knowing about it. But whatever he planned didn't work. When the chips were down, he decided to handle it himself. He ended up shooting some guy in his house. A few days later, cops busted him. Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Maybe they were right, you know? His head's been getting worse and worse for the past 20 years. He gets relapses and all that. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
Yes, admittedly, of all the plot threads in this game, the one that I am by far the least interested in is everything going on with the Yakuza office. I'm just not that interested, I'll be honest. I may not like Oda as a character, but I was at least interested in what was going on there. But this just, I don't know, I've just not real. I just don't really care about these guys. Not even a little bit.
How did you know?
You're hiding an A-set figure in the safe.
How did you know that?
I have superpowers.
Yeah, sure. Right. We do have connections with the investment company Shoko worked at.
A company that commits fraud.
No comment. Anyway, we never had any problems with Shoko. There'd be no reason for us to kill her. No point hiding it, right? Yeah, I know about Shoko's ex.
I told Moma about Renju's accident, and about his disappearance in the hospital.
Do you know where he is?
Nope, sure don't.
Can we just call him Ducking Moma?
It's not like we keep in touch or anything.
I detect no abnormalities in his thermograph.
Looks like he's not lying.
Hey, Moma, I've got a favor to ask. Can you get me information on Renju? His whereabouts, rumors on where he might be, anything. I need some leads.
And what if I refuse?
Then your gang finds out you're the world's biggest A-set fan.
I don't understand why this is such a big thing.
In exchange for helping me, there's a reward in it for you.
A reward?
I'll let you meet A-set.
What?
I met her yesterday at Lemniscate. We're acquaintances now.
Really?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
You might want to brief Iris on this before you fully commit to this plan. She might not be willing to meet this person. Especially if she finds out that he's a Yakuza leader.
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma. The Kumakuras appear to be unrelated to the investigation.
It was still worth it just to find out Moma is an ASAP fan.
Was it though? I feel like this wasn't worth it at all.
Really?
Especially because we already went through this in a different timeline.
That information might come in handy later.
Like, there was... The only thing worthwhile that came out of the last Yakuza scene was just the absolute nonsensical action scene that we got. So I at least had a good laugh at the game's expense. But this time we didn't get anything like that. We just got the reveal that he's a fan of ASET. I guess.
Let's go somewhere else, Iva. We got what we needed here.
If you say so. Alright then. We shall return to the Abyss headquarters. See where that gets us. Oh, here we go. Alright. Howdy, passenger.
Where could Renju be?
I also wonder where he could have gone. I still cannot contact her. Her phone is either off or out of range of cellular signal. Are you worried about her?
I mean, yesterday there was definitely something wrong. I saw it in Mizuki's Somnium. Iris's body. Frozen solid.
We can scream. This is a bad idea. We're gonna do it anyway.
Ghost!
I have been here for several minutes now.
Could you not come out like that?
Why not?
If people see you, they'll freak out.
No one can see you.
Don't worry. I can only be seen.
Gotta say, wasn't that the whole thing? Is that you can only see her because she's, you know, in your eyeball or eye socket right now.
I am sending this projection of myself directly to your brain.
Oh, right.
But returning to your answer, why would people freak out if they saw me?
Isn't it obvious? A girl looking like you, dressed like that, sitting next to me? People would think I'm a pervert.
Oh, we wouldn't want anybody to think that now, would we? Oh, we would never want anybody to come to the conclusion that Date's a perverted human being. Because, of course, we currently possess no information, no evidence that would possibly lead us to that conclusion. Oh, goodness me, anything but that.
If you continue saying such things, I will self-destruct. An AI never lies.
So, you weren't kidding. What happens if you self-destruct in my eye socket?
An AI never lies. Porno mag on the ground. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that? That wasn't me referencing the fact that Aiba clearly lies to Date several times in a row. Every single time she says there's a porno magazine on the ground to distract him long enough or to enhance his reaction time or whatever bullshit. Yeah, AIs never lie.
Your skull would pop like a balloon.
Yeah, I gotta be honest here. I don't think she should have that function. This seems like a massive oversight in the development of this thing.
My body is full of cutting-edge technology and state secrets, in terms of hardware as well as software. I am capable of hacking 99.99% of computers that currently exist. What if someone managed to steal me? It would threaten not only the police force, but the existence of the state itself. My self-destruct function is designed to prevent such a scenario from ever occurring.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to engage in that while you're in my... Like, have the ability to self-destruct. Don't give you the ability to do so.
Strictly speaking, I am not capable of self-destructing.
What do you mean?
I obey the 3 laws of robotics as laid down by Isaac Asimov.
By chance, I wonder if, in another instance of this being related to another thing that I'm working on, I wonder if I'll be referencing the 3 laws of robotics in a certain series about a ring world that never shows up, that may or may not be brought up in the series as the 3 laws of robotics. I wonder if that might be an important thing that I mention at some point. Anyway, moving along then.
I will not harm myself. However, a person with administrative authority could order me to self-destruct.
See, that makes more sense. That's what I was saying.
Authority.
That makes a lot more sense.
Let us determine a code number, one that will activate the detonator. Command 41205. If you issue this command, I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. We need some kind of safety. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
Let's see. How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Understood.
Okay then.
And one more thing. Even if I die, do not worry. I will not be gone.
Huh?
Everything that I see and hear is uploaded to the cloud, all by wireless communication in real time. Even if my body is destroyed, my backup data will not be lost. My memories, as well as my core programming, will be preserved.
Yeah, but that just brings the question of... Well, I don't want to be pretentious and reference the ship of Theseus like a certain other television show. Not the one that I keep referencing, a different one. But the idea of whether you strip away all the internal mental components of what makes a living being alive, and then implant it into a different husk of a body. Is that the same person in a different suit of armor, or is it someone else entirely? It's a complicated issue that a certain game tackled pretty well that came out within the past few months. Way infinitely better than a certain other television show. You know, I should stop being vague with this stuff. I should just call them by name, but it's more fun this way. For me, at least.
You're basically immortal.
Yes, as long as the server is alive.
Hey, about that 5-digit command, how did you come up with that number?
It is my favorite number. There is no particular meaning.
Really?
You have a favorite? I don't have a favorite number. Do you guys have a favorite number? Because I don't have a favorite number. That's not a thing that I've ever had. I don't have a favorite number. To be precise, the image of Iba sitting in the passenger seat is being sent to my brain.
I'm already tired of this, Iba.
That's not like you. Is something wrong?
Shogo's estimated TOD was 2 days ago, 5 p.m. It's been more than 48 hours, but our investigation has made 0 progress. Sorry. I just wanted to whine about it for a bit.
In 5 years, this is the first time I've heard you so dejected.
By the way, it took you guys 5 years to set up a safety protocol for your self-destruct sequence. Also, I get that the reason why the shadows keep appearing and disappearing is because we're passing by the lampposts along the highway, but it just looks like the shadows are glitching out because we're going so fast past them. 6 years ago, I lost my past. Names, addresses, family, childhood, everything. But that wasn't all I lost. My left eye. I don't know how I lost it. The earliest memory that I have of me, is of me aimlessly wandering in the streets of Shinjuku. Until a good friend gave me a hand.
Come with me to where you belong.
Should I be trusting her? Boss helped me become a cop and assigned me to Abyss. Because she's currently the only character who doesn't have a path, I guess except for Pewter, but... eh. I don't know that I should be trusting her. A year later, I was called into the control room where Pewter showed me something extraordinary.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iba.
I feel like I've already done this, but I'm gonna do it again.
Intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous.
Hello, Date. I'm Eyeball.
An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
There's just too many parallels at this point, I can't even. It's been 5 years since then, 5 years. and a number of tough cases, but...
This time is different. About Shoko Nadami's murder, we still need to see the investigation through.
Yeah, we really haven't done...
Is the call made to Shoko's phone.
We really haven't done a lot of investigating in this route so far. If any.
Iba, is that number still turned off?
Please wait. Date, the line is connected.
Really?
Really?
Call it.
Isn't your number being blocked?
Try from a different line. You can do that, right?
I can. Which line would you like to use?
Yeah, obviously Shoko's phone. Obviously from Shoko's phone.
I see.
And this time...
Attempt to call Shoko's phone.
And this time, don't colossally screw up like you did at the merry-go-round,
If
please.
you call from that line,
Right, he might pick up.
but a normal call may yield the same results as before.
Well, not if you're not an idiot.
I have an idea.
Is it a good one?
Shoko's voice sounded like?
As you had an idea last time, look how well that turned out.
Yes, I do. I remember everything that I see and hear.
Can you reproduce her voice?
Analyzing recorded audio data, imitation should be possible.
How?
Well then,
You shouldn't be this overpowered. You're a little ball inside my eye. How you can mimic people's voices now?
You want me to call with Shoko's voice?
yeah,
Me?
you're the only one who can.
Fine. I suppose we have no choice.
Are you sure you can handle this?
I am an artificial intelligence, not a human prone to nervous breakdowns and mistakes like you.
Yet you clearly still demonstrate emotional
Alright,
tendencies.
Hal, let's see what you can do.
It's connected. It's ringing.
I thought you said you did get nervous.
Wow, that was the fastest reverse card in history.
Calm down. Deep breaths.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm an AI. I don't take breaths.
Focus. They're gonna hang up.
This is Nadami Shoko.
Impossible. Shoko is dead.
Yes, I died 2 days ago.
Idiot. Why did you say that?
Oh, by I meant my twin sister.
God, you both suck at this.
Your twin sister.
His name. Get his name.
How?
Accuse him of being an imposter.
You're an imposter!
I beg your pardon?
Don't act dumb. You sound completely different. How did you get that phone?
This is my phone.
Liar! You're impersonating him!
That's enough. I am So Sajima, the congressman.
Politician?
Sajima.
Sorry for doubting you.
It's fine. What were you calling me?
I'm surprised that worked, but also I don't think, like, we found your body chopped to pieces inside of a vase. There's no way it's you.
Oh, sorry, something urgent just came up. I will call back later. Goodbye.
Why so?
Unknown. But that was definitely So Sajima. I was able to match his voice to public records of him speaking.
So Sajima is a minor celebrity, he even goes on TV sometimes. 2 days ago, he called Shoko. Why?
In any case, that was an excellent performance, was it not?
Yeah, good job.
Is that all?
What, do you want me to pat you on the head?
No, nothing like that.
I tapped my fingertip against my left eye. Why?
Stop! It tickles!
Rub, rub, rub.
Never say that again. God damn it. Dante saying rub, rub, rub while tapping the AI ball in his eye, which contains the... Don't do that. Don't do it. The phone. The phone is ringing.
A call from Investigation HQ.
Connect me.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami, and if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know, and he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. But I felt I should give you the heads up anyway.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think it really is just a prank?
Well, to be sure, look into number 89.
Roger that.
But for now...
So, Sajima.
Okay, and I think we'll save this little adventure for the next... Oh, unless we're doing a cutscene.
You can't be here without permission. I'll call the police!
What happened?
Sir. A police officer.
You.
Can I help you?
I need to ask you a few questions.
I'm a very busy man. You can ask me tomorrow during normal business hours.
It's about Shoko Nadami. You can't tell me you've never heard of her.
As a matter of fact, I have. It was reported on the news that she was killed.
2 days ago at 9:02 p.m., you made a phone call to Shoko Nadami.
A phone call? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Well, I think we're gonna leave things here for the time being. Yeah, it's just, I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. It's just weird to have gone back this far and just be cycling through a lot of information that we've already received in previous playthroughs. So, yeah, we'll see how things progress next time. So that'll be for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all on Monday for some more AI the Somnium Files. Goodbye.